Hi, my name is Keziah Joy, and welcome to K's World. Hi, and welcome to our second episode ever of K's World. Today we're going to be showing you a new piece, so let's just get right to it. Here it is. Okay. And this one, I don't even know how long it took me, but I feel like it definitely pushed me. This is one of those pieces that are were defining for me because it helped me to realize the level of realism that I was trying to reach. What I really did was I just one day wanted to be really good at drawing eyes, because a lot of artists, they'll practice by drawing eyes. It's always a great way to start. It captures the personality of the picture. They say the eyes went up to the soul. So I was trying to figure out a solid method for how to draw eyes, and when I found the video, I just opened up my notebook, followed the tutorial, and it came out great. And then because it was just so small, just right there on the page, I was just well, it's gotta have a little more to it, right? So I just decided, well, why don't I practice drawing a nose or an eyebrow? So I looked at tutorials on how to draw those, and I added them to the same picture. And then I found one for the lips, and actually the same channel helped me figure out how to draw the lips and the eyebrows. There's a lot of talented people out there. And then when it really came together, it just kind of ended up where the face looked incomplete. I had done pieces before where I didn't draw the second eye, but when I got to this one, I was like, nah, it's gotta be a full face, because I could just really see the expression, the potential in that first eye, and I was I really felt like I had to do something about that. So I used the same method, but just flipped, that I used for the first eye, and I think it's a really good, really efficient way to draw an eye, where I was able to get down the basic structure of it and get it to be the shape that I wanted it, and then add in all the character just freehand. So I drew the second eye, added the eyebrow, and at that point I just felt like I didn't really know what else to do with it. It was like I was done, but it wasn't finished. And I ended up just sitting on it for a couple of months. But when I was going back to find another artwork that I was like, hey, that was a great video, let's showcase another one, I found this one and I looked at it and was like, I think that I could get this to about a similar level as that other drawing that I did. So I took it out, broke it out of my drawing pad, and started adding some finishing details, and I guess that made it add another couple of hours work into this piece to get it to look like this. Especially for the neck, because when I started out, the neck literally went from here down to the end of the page, and I looked at a reference and realized, oh, that's way too long. So I looked at the reference because I was like, there's got to be a collarbone in there somewhere. So I did that, and the picture just ended up showing a lot more than what I thought it would. It turns out the camera was further away than what I had initially interpreted it as, and so it ended up where it was her head and shoulders. Drawing the neck was a big challenge. I normally just focus on the face, and there will be like a turtleneck or something. Not that I've drawn a lot of turtlenecks, but I'll normally have some kind of way where the neck just ends up covered up, or just not needing to be having that much detail put into it. But when I got to this piece, I realized if I just covered it up with a shirt sleeve or something, it wouldn't have the same effect that I felt that I was going for. So I I just decided I would work through it, figure out exactly how I wanted it to look, and we just go with that. I know that there are probably some things that I could do to make it look better from here, but I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. The biggest challenges for this piece were proportions and lighting. Especially for the face, because for the nose, wasn't sure exactly how to get it to look so seamless. I ended up erasing her right side of her nose and redrawing it because I wasn't really happy with how dark it was, and it seemed like it wasn't the same shape as the other side. So after working through everything in the most random order, I'd say overall this came together very well. And when I look at it, I do see there's a story here. I really love her eyes. It's just when I first started, it seemed like she was so confident, but as I finished it off, it seemed more like you can see that maybe she's asking a question. It seems like the look on her face is like she's saying, "Really?" So I like that about it. I feel like it's fitting for the times that we're in because everyone in the world is asking questions, so many questions, and looking for answers. And it seems like she's found her answer and she's just about to process it. I had a lot of thoughts in my head as I was working on this piece, so every part, it was so many conflicting thoughts that I had as I was drawing, and I really feel like I got off a lot of frustration as I was making this. But it's I don't look at her and see frustration. I kind of just look at it and see relief, my relief. Drawing, I guess, is kind of therapeutic for me. So I really enjoyed making this. I'm not sure what I would do differently, to be honest, and I think this is the best next piece for me to share. Thank you so much for watching my show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.